Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am reviewing the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette today. I'm so excited for how this eyeshadow look turned out. I think it turned out so beautiful, and I'm just excited for you guys to see. If you do have this palette at home, just the type of looks you can create with this palette. There are so many different shades in there, your neutrals, your colors, your crazy colors, just a mix of everything. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you so much to everyone who has supported me and subscribed to me, or if this is your first time checking out my videos, welcome. If you like what you see, please subscribe to me, ring the bell, post notifications, like my video, give me some love in the comments. All the support is seriously, like, I love you guys. When I look at the comments, they make me smile. If it just makes maybe a couple people happy, I'm so happy for it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this look and how I got this purple smoky eye. I'm so excited for today's video because I got the palette 2 days ago, and it's just been driving me crazy looking at it in the box here, and I've opened it up, I've taken pictures of it, I've just sort of admired the beauty of this palette. I mean, this is honestly gorgeous. Her first palette, I love that one. I ride and die with that palette. It's going to be the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 Morphe palette. So I'm not sure what look I want to go in with today. I'm thinking the beautiful purple shades here. I definitely want to dip into these orange ones, but maybe towards like the springtime there. The red ones, I know Jaclyn said that the red is a true red, so I definitely want to put that to the test. Don't think I'm going to do that today. Like I said, I want to just try out the purplies, the pinks. I know she said a couple of them are new formulas here, so I just want to sort of give this palette a go. Oh. Guys, I definitely just dipped my nail into this shade and I broke it. So that's good. That really gives me OCD. Alright, so what I really like to do for like a deep purple, a deep blue, any type of deeper shade kind of look, I usually like to pack on the darkest color first, which would be this one, Not My Journey. I'm probably going to put this all over the lid here and just really pack it on, no blending. That's how I feel like you get the most pigmentation of your colors, is just pack it on, forget the blending. You can always go back and re-blend it out, but to get the final result, like I just want it to be like a very dark, vampy, purpley look is what I was personally thinking. So, all right, so going in with Not My Journey, and I'm just going to pack that all over the lid. I'm taking my first brush here. I like to use this one for packing on the color. Like I said, it's the BMX 466 by Moda Pro brush. And I'm going to take that purpley color. I'm taking my Jaclyn mirror just for the sake of this video. And we're just going to place that right over the eyes. Also, guys, I did prime with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter eye primer. And I know Jaclyn was saying that purples are the hardest to make. I totally agree with that. When I get palettes that have purples, you never know how it's going to apply. It can apply great, but then, you know, once you go to blend it out, it just looks like a mess. So we shall see. This is pretty pigmented. Very true to what is in the pan there. Stamping that all over the lid, blending out once you get to the edges there. But like I said, don't make that your main concern. Main concern is just honestly laying down that color. Okay, so I am getting a lot of fallout under my eyes here. Usually I like to do my eyes first, clean it up with a makeup wipe, but I'm like, for the sake of the video, we'll skip the foundation, just focus on the eyes here. So I'm going to pick up a loose powder with my sponge and just put loose powder right under my eyes here. That'll kind of catch some of the shadow that's coming down on your eyes. You'll just have to go in with your blush and highlight and everything else probably once again, but I'm just going to bake that on there. So I would say that purple went on beautifully. I mean, the pigmentation is there. There's no skipping. There's no creasing. So I'm going in with Therapy Sesh, which is the funniest name when I saw this palette drop. I'm like, therapy sesh, perfect. That's a perfect name for a shadow. I just think it's so real, so Jaclyn. I mean, Jaclyn's been through some shit, guys, and I don't know, this palette is very her, so I'm proud. So I'm going in with the BMX 430 crease brush by Moda Pro again, and I'm dipping into that shade. And this is where we're going to start blending out the edges of the purple here. And I usually blend shadows like this all the way to the brow. And we're going to put, you know, obviously a brow highlight underneath, so you don't have to be that precise with it. The thing about eyeshadow is blow it out, blow the crease out, blow the shadow out. Dipping back into therapy session, blending out other eye here. The shadows are very true to her formula, like she said. She said it's the same formulation as her first palette, and it's different than any Morphe palette, so it's her own formulation. So if you can see, a lot of that shade that we very first put on is sort of blended out. So my trick between eyeshadow is usually put your colors on, blend them, put your color back on, blend them. Eyeshadow takes me a very long time because I'm very precise with it. I like to blend, blend, blend. You know, in my videos here, obviously I skip through, you know, fast forward quite a bit because you don't want to see me blending and blending for 20 minutes, but take your time with it. Blend as much as possible. That's how, I mean, you get your result is just blending, blending, blending. So you can't just leave it like this. So I'm going back in with Not My Journey, and we're just gonna pack that right back on there. Now this time we're gonna focus a little bit more on blending. So on those edges, sometimes flipping your brush around so you don't have as much product on there helps the blending there. So I want to dip into this color, Stay True, and put this on the outer third of the eye. And I got questions about what an outer third of the eye is. So I don't know, I've heard this term for so long that I've just kind of referred to it as that. If you break your eyes up in 3 places, I call this inner third, I mean middle third, and then outer third. So that's how I usually like to describe where I put eyeshadow at. You know, usually you put inner corner highlight in the inner third and then darker shades on the outer third here. So like I said, going into Stay True, and I'm just gonna build this right on the outer third. So I want to go in with the shade A Moment, which is a sparkly pinky purple shade, and I want to place that right in the middle of the lid. Now this shade in pan is stunning, but I want to take it to the next level, and I'm going to put a little bit of glitter glue right in the middle there. And I am taking the Too Faced glitter glue, taking that right on the back of my hand, and I'm just going in with a small brush here. The name wore off on this, so just any small brush, almost what you would use for like a concealer, really tight to the lash line there. But I'm just taking that on the back of my hand, dipping that in there, and we're just going to place this right in the middle. And I take my pinky usually and tap off the edges. So I'm going in with that same shade, A Moment, with my finger, putting it right on there. The finger gives more of a pigmentation than a brush would. A brush picks up the product, but it doesn't disperse the product as heavily, which is fine. If you want like a small, you know, little glimpse of color on there, perfect. But if you want the shade really packed on there, take it on your finger, and it's honestly just a game changer. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. This is what they call like a halo eye, which is the color right in the middle there. So I love doing that type of look because I think it draws so much attention to the eye, so much detail that you put into the eyeshadow look. It just really gives it dimension. This eye is sort of flat, beautiful. You could stop at that way, but I like to just, you know, use as many shades as possible. So we're going to take a small brush and we're going to pack on the inner and the outer of the eye here. So I'm going in with the Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush, and once again going into that dark purple shade, Not My Journey, and we're just going to take that, deepen up here and here. And making sure to blend out the edges of that middle portion. Just lightly go over the sides of it. And then going in with that fluffy crease brush that we use for that, you know, lighter purple shade, and we're just gonna blend everything together, making sure we're nice and smoky. And then one more time on the outer edges, I'm taking Stay True, and we're just gonna pack that on really close to the lash line. Your main thing is just keep on blending. People wonder where you're at, just say, my eyeshadow took longer than expected. Okay, so I'm gonna dust away the loose powder under my eyes, and then we're gonna work on the lower lash line. And I'm gonna take the shade I'm In It, and I'm gonna put that under the brow bone. Now I know I've watched some videos and people are like, oh, this is more purple than what I thought. I mean, hey guys, this is the type of look that we're going for, so it's not gonna be that white under your brow. It's gonna be like a pearly shade with a little bit of purple. Dipping that in there. I've got the Luxie 245 small shader brush. I'm gonna take that right under the brow bone. That might be a little too purple, so we might take the other white shade at the end to clean up under the brow. Okay, and what I'm thinking for the lower lash line, like I said in the beginning of the video, is taking the pink shades and buffing that under the eye. First, I'm gonna take that darker purple, that darker plum color. I'm gonna smoke that right under the lash line here. With these types of looks, don't be afraid to, you know, honestly, go heavy with it, because you can blend it out with lighter shades the closer you get down here. But tighter to the lash line, go heavy with it, because you're gonna be doing so much blending that it just kind of gets buffed away. So make sure to look straight at the mirror. Look up as you're buffing out the product. Taking that dark purple all the way in through the lash line here. So I'm taking same brush, dipping that into that plum shade, and we're just gonna deepen up the outer here. And I usually connect the shadow that I'm blending on the bottom sort of toward the top there, so everything comes together. I'm definitely excited to see where these pink shades, how pigmented they are. This pink here, Tipsy Girl, just looks so vibrant. It's very beautiful though. I mean, I could see tons of looks coming everyone's way. So I'm gonna go in and I'm going to grab our crease brush once again, and I'm gonna dip right into that. I'm gonna tap off the extra for this product, and I'm gonna take that right under the lash line to buff out all those colors. And then to just get that pink a little more defined here, I'm going into Lolly Mama. I'm going in with a Dose of Colors brush. I love this brush. It has a pencil tip at the end and like a very tight shading brush at the end. But I don't know what this brush is called. It came in a little eyeshadow palette that I got from Dose of Colors, but I don't even know what it's called. I use it so much, so I feel bad. So if you guys just have like a very small shading brush, just sort of like this, just take that. Any of the brushes that I use, don't feel obligated to buy. I mean, my brush collection has come a long way of thousands of brushes. Take whatever you got, whatever looks pretty similar, whatever will sort of get you that same result. So going in with Lolly Mama. And don't you guys think it's so cute that she named the shades after her dogs? Like, that is so cute to me. Something I would do. So dragging that tighter in that lash line here. Oh, that is very pretty. That is the great shade for blending out these pinks. And I'm just gonna take a completely clean brush that we haven't used in this video. We're just gonna go underneath the eye just so everything blends together with your face makeup. And also, if you feel like you went too heavy, you can always put a little bit of powder on your brush. Actually, I might show you a little bit of that here because I got some of the pink everywhere. Just taking a little bit of loose powder, translucent powder, just dragging that under the eye. So that always helps me clean up the edges. So I'm just gonna line the waterline here with a Marc Jacobs highliner plum shade here, similar to the eyeshadow shade that we're doing here. I just like to do that to just tie in the lash line with the whole look. Sometimes I'll take like a black and line my waterline with it, but black sometimes can be too heavy and make your eyes look too small. Or I will take a white eyeliner and just do that across the lash line to open up my eyes. So I'm gonna pop on some lashes and then we're gonna finish up with the rest of the eye look here. Okay, now that lashes are on, what a difference that makes, right guys? Like lashes really just pull it in together. I went in with some lower lash mascara too. I went in with the Essence Lash Princess. How cute. It's purple too. I just feel like that ties in the whole look. Also, I went in with the Ardel Double Wispies. This is just a package that I got for Christmas, and you can buy the Ardel lashes just separately. But love the Ardel lashes because their band just goes on so easily. I have tried like the Lily lashes, etc., and their bands on their lashes are so heavy that I just feel like it starts lifting from the inner corner or the outer corner and it's just over. The Ardels, I can just put them on and they're on, they stay there, they don't bug me when I close my eyes. So if you're looking for a good lash, the Ardel lashes are just bomb. Personally, the wispies, double wispies, all of those. And I just need to put a little inner corner highlight in to complete these looks. So I'm going with I'm In It, and I'm just gonna put that right in the inner corner there. And then I'm just taking another small flat brush shader brush. This is the Luxie 246 Precision Crease Brush. Wow. And I'm just gonna pack that in a little bit stronger. That will just highlight everything, and I'm just blending it right into the middle there. Even though this looks so white and pan, I don't know if you guys can see, but it really just has that pearly undertone to it. I'm just gonna highlight under the brown bone with Certified. I know I already did this step, but I think I just need to brighten it up a little bit further. Oh yeah, that definitely helps. Okay. Pigment is real. So if any time where you get too much product onto the other part, fingers are your best blending tool. I'm just gonna add a little lipstick to complete this look, and then I'll probably go in with a little more highlighter and setting spray just to kind of tie everything together. I am gonna skip through this part, but I am going in with a Dose of Colors lipstick here in the shade Rosebud. I wore this the other day with a purple look, and it just tied everything together so beautifully. So yeah guys, that completes the final look of this eyeshadow. I think it just turned out so pretty. Her palette 1 and 2 both have just honestly succeeded all expectations. I had no fear that this palette was going to be beautiful, but Jaclyn's got a lot of hate, so I just wanted to come on and give her all my support. And if you are in the market for some new palettes, definitely pick up her newest item here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave me some love how you like this look, and if you guys have any video requests or any looks you want me to create with her palette, I will definitely make them. But I will definitely be doing a lot more looks with this palette, like some neutral looks, some summery looks with the orangey and yellow shades and the red shades, of course. So stay tuned till next time.